What's cracking, natties? Back on the East Coast, baby. You know what I mean? Back on the East Coast. The West Coast is, you know what I mean? There's nothing like it, man. We wrapped up the 60th anniversary of the Mr. Olympia with the team, the One Up Lifestyle, and it was absolutely amazing, man. It always is. It's the best part about, you know, content creating, you know, to meet all of you, to meet everybody, you know what I mean, from around the world, and then even people that, you know, I watch. It's just absolutely refreshing. It is the best part about this whole thing. But nonetheless, we're back on the East Coast and we're right back to work. In January, we got the LA Fit Expo. I believe I am going to the Arnold this year. We have some more other juicy stuff going on throughout the year, but we'll keep all that under wraps for right now. Headed to go get this haircut first and foremost. Much needed. Today we got back later on in the gym, and so we're gonna help you guys work on pretty much the V-taper, right? The small waist, wide lats, good rear delts illusion. Just, you know, some good hard training, give you some tips and tricks on things I keep in mind and things that I like to implement within the training. See you in a little bit. Oh yeah. We also got a new shipment from the Gold Gods and our Primeval Lab supplements coming today. I'll show you what Prime has sent in the mail, and then I'll link everything in the description that I get, so that if you need that good, you already know. Code DjSalMoney at checkout to help you save. All right, see you in a little bit. And just like that, yes, I'm back. I'm back, natties. I am back. Haircut is in order. So now we move on to breakfast. Back day breakfast. What does it look like? Come with me and find out. Damn, natties, you see it. I'm sorry, I had to double take on the haircut. Shout out my boy G. Brought me back to life because it's been a rough couple weeks. Anyways, breakfast. Let's get it cracking. The grilled chicken Purdue style. 20 grams per 3 ounces. And I'm going to pair that with some eggs, some whey protein, horchata flavor. I will link it down there in the description. We got some rice on the side that Zach is gonna be hooking up, so throw this in the pan. Ooh, y'all gotta try this. This is the horchata protein.
Horchata?
So, have you ever had horchata?
Yeah.
Yes, food like this. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. Off the back. 46 grams. You know what I mean? Baby food, lightweight. Then we got about anywhere between 40 to 50 with the chicken. And then about 13 more grams of protein with the eggs. Damn, I'm sorry, 18 more grams because it's 6 G's per egg. So this is a high protein breakfast, guys and girls, prior to going to train back later on today. I'm not going to train right after this. I'm going to go get on the game. I'm going to go sleep. I'm going to have another meal after that, but for breakfast, from the breakfast standpoint, you see what it is. Use my little chickens, y'all. Taste test. Make you wanna dance. Whew. Wait on the rice, drink my shake. Hey bro, that's the greatest protein flavor I've ever had. Like, not even joking. A close second is definitely Rocky Road, but that for me is like, especially being in San Diego, like where you can just go over into Tijuana, like you're not gonna get Mexican food, Mexican flavors the way that you do in San Diego anywhere else. You can't come here to Maryland and try to go get taco shop, bro. It's not gonna be a thing. You know what I mean? So for this horchata to taste the way that it does, bro, Prime, y'all did a number with this. And there we go. 2 eggs. I didn't do 3. I was like, yeah, 3 might be a little much. So 2 eggs, my chicken breast, a little bit of white rice. Now, I'm gonna throw my personal favorite hot sauce, the Crystal, on the chicken a little bit, and then on the eggs a little bit. All right, get breakfast out the way, take a nap, shower, eat again, train. All right, so I'll see you at the gym later on today. All right, Natties. 1 of 1 flannels dropping on the 1st of the month, November 1st. You see what it is. On the bottom left, the Jesus cross, it says, God is for us, who can be against us? I know that's right. Now, packing the mail is gone. Sups, touchdown, while I was napping. So let's show you what we got. First up, Natties, Mega, which is my favorite. This is my new favorite, but Prime did me right because they gave me both flavors. So we got the strawberry, right? Sour strawberry gummy, and then sour apple candy. Mega is our high stem. We got Ape Shit Pumps, our non-stem and smash berry. We also have Boom Bow, the fully restocked in all flavors, probably our most recommended product, EAA Max, which contains our BCAAs, our EAAs, and electrolytes. So next up, the GOAT supplement. Creatine, baby. Now, not just any creatine, this is our flavored creatine. This is the lime margarita. All right. And then last, but not cheeks, some of that good old whey, baby. Get out the way. Whey protein. This is the cookies and cream flavor. 21 G's per 1 scoop. I'm gonna put it all together so y'all can see what it's looking like. Here is this month's lineup. Watermelon EAA Max, strawberry mango EAA Max, cookies and cream. Yep, you read it right. Whey protein. We got 2 tubs of Mega high stem, sour apple candy, sour strawberry gummy, and then Ape Shit Pumps, and Smash Berry, our non-stem pre-workout, and then the GOAT creatine in lime margarita. Sheesh. All right, Natties. You already know. Crack that shit open. Yeah, baby. At Alexandria, DMV Iron. Today, ready to get swole. Get out of my way. This my mentality, not to the physical person that's in here, more so just myself. Get out of my own way. Trust my training. Get huge. Yes. What is it? Good as fuck. What the? Damn. That is fire. Amazing. Amazing. Picks of the day with the gym fit. Let me show you. The good old classic low chucks. Let's train. All right, y'all, so the top of the rep, right? I'm letting my hands get a little bit higher than I usually promote, right? But my head is still above my biceps and my delts. I'm never here, right? I'm gonna stay here, let the hands get away, scoop, squeeze. Scoop, squeeze. Now, I don't know if you can tell from that angle or with the flannel on, but my elbows also are not away from me, right? Out to the corners, right? They're tucked. Boom. Boom. Small things. All right. tip 2 on these, guys and girls. I'm not gonna be too close in my hands, right? I'm gonna get wider on this bar, and it will be the same thing with a rope, as we talked about before. If I was using a rope, right, my elbows aren't turned out, right? Elbows are turned in, and I'm scooping down with that rope. But we ain't using a rope, we're using a straight bar. So I'm a little bit wider in my hands or in my grip. Head is above delts, head is above biceps. Squeezing. Okay. Whew. All right, Natties, next up, traditional single arm dumbbell row, but pay attention. I'll show you the working set, but when I do this, right, I find my stance, whatever is your preferred stance. I like staggered, right? So the arm that I'm training, that leg is gonna be back. Right arm trained, right leg back. Now, when I reach down, right, or I'm trying to get lat to open, right, what I'm mindful of is where do I draw this dumbbell in order to get lat to contract. So for me, the front part of the dumbbell is the part that I'm most mindful of. Here, I'm drawing into mid to lower portion of my lat, or mid to lower part of my rib cage. So reach, pull, reach, pull. I'm contracting here, right? Contracting here. I'll show you what working weight, because this 10 is ridiculous. Ever heard the term pull with your elbows? Right now it's your arms. I could yank that thing all day. I can do that with 150s. I can go down there to the 150s and just rip, right? But I'm extremely intentional here. I'm letting the elbow lead, the hand just follows. I squeeze lat. Oh. Okay. What so many people, or too many people, get caught up on is how much weight can I pull? You can do a 100+ pound dumbbell row and have a what looks like 15-pound lat. It's not about the weight here. This is one of those movements where it's not about the weight. Whereas on something like a barbell row, you can go pretty heavy. There's a time and place where form and everything applies, and it should apply on movements like barbells, but within the means of, am I still contracting my back the way that I want to? Next set. All right, Natties. Single arm, cable rows, cable pull down. Depends on the angle, depends how you classify it. We'll call it a single arm cable pull down. Now this machine specifically, like this design by King, you can create the angle that you need. Now if you don't have this angle, or you just have like a traditional cable tower where the lat pull down is just right here, you can use a bench or get distance, like just don't use the, you don't have to use the seat. That's another topic for another time. I need to find this angle though, right? This is probably what's most important about this movement is the distance between hand and lat, right? So I can get my lat to open here. I'm gonna physically reach, right? Which is the cool part about this part of the seat, right? Like I can get as close as I need to, right? If I was this damn short, but I create enough distance to where I can get this, boom. So now weight is off the stack. I'm gonna reach and just pull into me, right? Pull in the lat, keeping that elbow close. Okay. So we'll go 2 sets here and then we'll do 2 sets with a mag grip. Okay. Okay. Whew. That's right. That's right. Train. Let's go. Hey. Okay. Ooh. All right, Netties. Now we're going 2 sets here together. Mag grip. I'm gonna pull through my pinkies, right? So I'm not gripped towards the high end of this mag grip. I'm gripped towards the back. And when I pull, I'm driving down through this pinky into my ribs, right? Elbows won't be away. Elbows will be close.
Hey. Okay.
Them single arm jumps make two hands that much easier, but that much heavier too. So it feels really good. And that's just at 120 pounds. All right. So you see the cable, right? If you drew a line straight through that cable, right, what portion of the lats would he be hitting? And that's the frame of mind, right, that I want you to have when you're training. Right, if I draw a line through the cable when I'm doing my pull downs, what portion of my back am I really hitting? That's why you see a lot of guys who do a lat pull down, right? Amazing upper back, but narrow as shit, right? From the mid and lower portions, like there's no true, like, decent development, if you know what I mean. So I'm gonna do a back off here at 100. Let's go. Oh my goodness, my lats are on. Oh my gosh. Woo. It's crazy. It's hard out here. All right, natties. Next up is a low cable row. All right. Pay attention to the key points. My feet. My feet are not going to be here. My feet are going to be lower, right? Because my feet are up here, and this could vary person to person. But when my feet are up here, it gets in the way of where I'm trying to get the handles, right? So I'm gonna have my feet low. When I roll back to me, I'm not gonna cave here, right? In my core and in my chest. I'm gonna try to stay as upright as possible, right? I'm gonna let my hands get away. And when I pull back to me, I'm pulling back, but I'm pulling down, right? So I'm gonna pull down into my belly button. It'll look like so. I'm gonna grip nice and high on the handle. Feet are down nice and low. Big chest here, right? I let the hands get away, stretch. Now when I roll back to me, it's back and down into the belly button. Down into the belly button. Stretch, down into the belly button. Squeezing here, right? Squeezing lat here. Now, natties, for lats, for the back, that's gonna be it in terms of the back stuff. Now, we're gonna toast off and cap off with a little bit of lateral raises on cable and then some rear delt work, right? But huge emphasis pretty much on mid to lower lat, right? Sets and weight vary person to person, right? You know what your body responds to the best in terms of how many sets you can do, whether you respond better to volume, whether you respond better to less volume and higher weight, so on and so forth. But that'll be that. Let's jump into a little bit of the shoulder work with side delts, rear delts, and then show you what it looks like all together. I think so. Y'all already know. My preferred rear delt movement is gonna be a dumbbell rear delt fly over any cable, over any pec deck fly machine. I just connect with it super well. Now, if you connect with something better, like a pec deck fly or a cable, by all means, do what you need to do to connect, right? Mind-muscle connection anyway. But we'll go 2-3 sets here, rear delt. We just did 2 sets on side laterals. High reps, about 20 reps each. And yeah, that's it, bro. Yes. That is going to be a wrap. That's going to be a wrap on the V-taper focus back day with a little bit of shoulders at the end. Again, just prioritizing like, how am I hitting my lats, right? Or am I prioritizing my lats? Back day can be handled so many different ways, right? You could be prioritizing mid-back thickness. You could be prioritizing top shelf. You could prioritize mid to lower lat. You could just hit the back in its, overall, makeup. The same way someone might do quads and calves or hams and glutes, or they may just go full on leg day. It varies person to person. It also depends on what you want to bring up, right? But the intention behind building a better shaped V-taper is the illusion that I'm wide, right? From shoulder to shoulder. So I'm wide here and then I get smaller as I come into my waist, right? So I create that, what they call a Dorito or a V-shape or a stingray, a cobra back, all the cool little names that it may have. But if you just have a good top shelf, which most guys do, and then a narrow back, like outside of the top shelf that traps the rear delts, when it's all said and done and it's time to look complete, the guy with a wider, more symmetrical back is always gonna beat the guy with just a good piece of a back, right? The back is made up of all these different muscles, so you really gotta be intentional behind the training. But yeah, that's it. That's a wrap on this one. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. I have legs tomorrow. So really gonna get on it with the hydration and have a really, really big juicy meal. And yeah, that's it. We will see y'all tomorrow. As always, this video was sponsored by my sponsors. The One Up Lifestyle, which you see on the sweats, and the One Up Lifestyle flannels. One of one which released on November the 1st. And then Primeval Labs, code DjSalMoney. We took Ape Shit Mega prior to this session. And that was the best. That flavor was better than the sour strawberry gummy. Just my opinion. All right, so see y'all tomorrow. And don't do nothing I wouldn't do, which is a lot because y'all know y'all be tweaking. Peace.